Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another SCUM single player episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm now in Canada. I have moved country. I am now residing in Nova Scotia with Kitty, and my battle station is set up. I've pretty much got my PC set up. For anybody wondering, you can just transport PC parts, across the countries, and you have to obviously declare them. So I'll tell you a wee bit of story about the, obviously, the migration side of things. Of course, I'm still rocking my old character here, so the save hasn't really changed. I am running DX12 at the moment, so it's the only way that I seem to get into SCUM at the moment. DX11 just doesn't want to work at Fatal Errors. I don't know if this is a workaround for most people, but it seems to be a workaround for a lot of folk currently having problems with SCUM at the moment. We've now got roaming animals. I'm behind on a lot of stuff. We are behind on. I've got a lot to talk about. I've got a lot to say. But we're just going to start off with basically what I've been up to, because a lot of people have been asking me questions like, how are you getting on? How's things going? Like, how is the move? Are you settled and stuff like that? So we'll go from day one, right? Oh. Would you look at that? Already? How about... Aren't those devs just clever? Aren't those devs just clever? That's a very good sign. I've only been in the game for what, 5 minutes? I just wanted to. I've obviously joined and rejoined a couple of times because I was using DX11, but now we're using DX12. That's a good. That right there is a very, very cool thing right there. I didn't have to do any sort of mini game to make that appear. Perfect. We're not going to hunt it though. We're not gonna kill it, unfortunately. So what we're going to talk about is my little adventure. So it took better half of a year to get all this set up. Obviously going from the application form, which I actually did here the last time I was in Canada, which was last year for 3 weeks, and it was around the same time, June, July time. I arrived again. There's another deer. There are many, many, many animals in this game world right now. This is absolutely shocking. It took the better half of a year, or the full part of a year, and essentially it was an application form for a 2-year visa. It's like through the IEC, which is the International Experience Canada program. So it's a working holiday technically. So I have an open visa here. I can work anywhere apart from. Now I wanted to. I need to tell you this part of the story. We're getting a wee bit further on from the story, of course. When I landed and I had to go through seconds of immigration, obviously I had to start with going through the wee kiosk. By the way, Halifax International Airport, they've got a nice renovated area when you land in it now. It's no longer a grey cube. It's a nice renovated area. It's got all the world flags and stuff like that. It's very, very welcome. It's very, very cool. Whoever did the renovation job did a very good job, and it looks fantastic. The first like kind of little kiosk is like just your routine, like kind of behind the counter, like, why are you here? Have you got your passport? Have you got a work visa, lad? Blah 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 blah. Anyway, got to that part and I was like, hey, listen, I need to get a visa. I've got all my details here, and like, right, okay, you need to go to seconds. You can't be here. You need to go to seconds. So I went to seconds and did all the jiggery pokery and all the questions and stuff like that. Handed over all my documents and things like that. So, like proof of funds, insurance, my port of entry letter, which is basically the invitation letter that you get. And then I obviously had my my PC declaration as well, like all the PC parts, basically saying I'm bringing these in for personal use. These aren't for commercial resale. There's no commercial part about it. It's all personal items. So that all got cleared. Got my my passport stamped. Got all my, obviously the physical visa as well. So it's an open visa. But this is the part which I was like, this doesn't apply to me. Like, I'm not going to be. Obviously, it's mandatory. They need to obviously advise people when they arrive and get their visas that they have to read this particular part at the very bottom of the visa, and it says, if you're entering Canada, or if you're entering this province, you cannot become a sex worker on this visa. And I was, I looked at the immigration officer. I was like, I just told you I'm in IT. Like I just told you, like, I'm an IT worker. Like, my background is IT. I will be going for like IT kind of based jobs. And she looked at me and she's like, I kind of just have to tell you this because it's like, it's mandatory. I need to inform you, and I'm not allowed to go anywhere that's to do with healthcare or care or anything to do with kids or anything like that, because I've not done a medical. It's not mandatory that you do a medical. It's optional, but it's only if you want to do jobs that are like in the care sector, or like child minding or nurseries, or if you're in a hospital. Even if you're doing IT inside a hospital, you're not allowed to do it. So essentially I can't apply to be an admin at a local hospital or anything like that. I can't do any of the data entry or anything like that. That's just, that's basically out of bounds, and I don't know if I can actually do a medical which would allow me to do that, but I think it would cost me a bit of money. What I'm going to do right now is, because we're in the single player, we kind of need to get a base established. I need to find somewhere to build a base. So I need to find somewhere that I actually do want to build. I really want to take that. I don't want to take the Leica alternator because it's heavy, but at the same time, you guys know my luck when it comes to alternators. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to take that. Yon Banjo. Little Banjo. But going on with the story of how everything came to be, essentially. So obviously I applied I did the application here in Canada last year, and then I went through the grueling task of pretty much getting all the things that they needed from me all finalised. So you had to send a police report, I had to go do my biometrics in Ireland. I could have done them in London, but I'm not paying £800 to go down to London for one day, do my biometrics, and then fly back. I'm also not going in the train, which is about £200-300 to get down there. No way. In the same day, come back home. So me and my nephew went to Ireland for the day. Because why would you not take the Ryanair flight? Why would you not take the Ryanair flight? You know what I mean? It's cheap, it's cheerful. And I mean it's cheap. Like, see, when I say it's cheap, the seats are cheap, just everything about it is cheap. But it's a budget airline, and it works really, really good. Don't knock Ryanair until you've tried it, because I tried it and I thought, this isn't too bad. Nothing about this is bad at all. Like, everything about this is actually quite good. I mean, I don't know, like, I never had to use the restroom, I never had to use the toilet on the plane, so I don't know if that whole, you need to pay £1 to use the toilet kind of thing's still running. It might still be a thing, I'm not 100% sure, but I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. Everything about this is actually quite good. So, going on from there, I then had to pretty much get everything packed. I had to put everything in storage. The cats are not with me. The cats are at home with my parents. They're enjoying their company. They're not with me. I instead have Kylo in Chesterfield. Chesterfield is he's a little orange cat. I love him to bits. He loves me to bits. He's such an affectionate wee soul. He's such a delicate wee soul as well. And he does that thing where he purrs. It sounds like a turbo kicking in. That, you know, that noise after a turbo kicks in. He sounds like that each time he purrs near me. So I'm his best pal. And Kylo's a wee chihuahua, but he's a fairly old wee chap. He's a little grandpa dog, and he just vibes out. He just chills. He just kind of wanders about. The only time that he'll really come up to me is when there's food involved, which is kind of normal for that wee dog. Because every time I've came over prior, like the last 2 years I've been coming over to Canada, obviously to see Kitty, he just kind of stands there, like, kind of like, I know you know I'm here, but I also know that you know I'm here. I'm here for food and scraps and little morsels that you've kind of, forgotten about. The crumbs, basically. And he's a wee bugger. He's a wee bugger. He will try and snipe crumbs. Like, when I landed, I was like, I kind of want something nice right now. I kind of want like a little treat for myself. So we went to Sobeys and we got some shopping done. We got some like groceries and stuff like that. Here's me talking like a Canadian. Groceries, it's the messages. We need to go and get the messages. I'll probably get no end of pelters off a kitty for that. Essentially, we went and got some stuff and I got myself a little snack. I got myself a little treat. Ginger snaps. I love a ginger snap. I don't know about you guys, but I love ginger snaps. They are... What? What is that noise? Oh, the generators actually have noise. That's what that noise. That's a generator right there, and it's actually got noise. Oh, that's all right. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize that did that. Now I didn't realize. Again, I've not been on any games as of recent. In fact, I'm a tell a lie right there. I'm a fat liar right there. I've been playing Gloria Victis. I can't help myself. I really cannot help myself. That game's come back and I am full on addicted to it and I can't help myself. I genuinely cannot help myself. At least my lockpicking skills are still there, you know what I mean? At least the lockpicking skills are there. An Ace Val? In my... You know what? We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll take the shotgun shells. Do we have any? Nah, we don't. We'll take... Yon shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. Yon shotgun. Give me that big blaster. Motorcycle helmet. There's a lot of things here that I'm finding they're actually quite useful, but I'm not finding anything in the terms of, you know, getting this peacekeeper operating again. I'd like to get this peacekeeper operating because it's a peacekeeper and it's 38 special or 357 magnum. So I'd like to find some 357 magnum. Lots of 9mm. Lots of 9mm magazines as well, which is actually quite interesting. Bear in mind, we're still operating the same kind of settings at the moment, so you'll probably notice that there's a lot of high loot settings. So if you didn't know, if you're new here, if you don't know who I am, this save is essentially a hello. That's a new big bag right there. I'm gonna eat these. Essentially, this single player save is the most toxic save that you can think of. This is high puppets, high NPCs, high damage threshold. Essentially, I can get 2-tapped by puppets, and I heard an ugly little drone. Can I use 44 with it? Can I use 44 with it? I can't use 44 with it. Okay, wait. No 44. 38 special and 357 magnum. Thank you. Hunter scope. If you don't know what the hunter scope is, it's for the Hunter 85, and we're not going to talk much about it, but we are going to realise that you can use it as a way to spy on people. Look at that. Onto 2x optical zoom. It's a pretty useful little tool. It is pretty goddamn useful. If you find yourself a scope, you can use it as a set of binos or a monocular. Very handy thing to have. Very, very handy thing to have. Toaster pastries. 140 calories. Nah, don't want those. Don't want to be using those. Right, we need to find... We must find a location for yon base. So, if I was going to have a base, I am probably going to lock I think I'm going to lock a building up. Bear in mind this is single player. It is the jet. That is that. Okay. Oh, wigglety pigglety poo, get away from me. Is he coming over? You coming over, pal? There's a puppet right there. You can just make out his oranges right there. He is moving. He's just a little bit stuck. He's just a little bit stuck. He's alright. He's all good. You can stay there. One thing that I've not got is a quiver. Oh, one thing I've not got is a quiver. Do I have a needle? I have a thread. Let's make an improvised sewing kit. The inventory space. Item dropped. Toolbox. I've also discovered how to do notifications in this game. As in, like, rolling notifications. For anybody that's going to be playing in the PvE server, when I make this video, unfortunately the server will have wiped by now. Sorry, but it has to happen. Essentially, we're wiping the server, doing a soft wipe on the server, so we keep our characters, keep our gold, etc, etc. Sir, I'm going to stove your brain in. Hold on a second, let me just solve this problem. Alright. Let's give this man an old chop. Choppity chop chop chop. Oh! That's a brand new noise for me. That's a brand new noise. That's new sound effects. Splash Damage are doing the works. Oh. Obviously, there's other things that they could probably do better, but so far, everything's looking pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, guys. Now, bear in mind, I've not been here for a while. Nearly 2 weeks. 2 weeks or so, maybe 3 weeks at a push. I'm just glad things are changing in the game. I'm glad that there's I'm hoping there'll be new animations and stuff like that. I have seen that they've been doing some green screen stuff. They've been doing some mocap stuff. It's nice that we're seeing some new noises as well. That might not be the best thing for a lot of people, but for me, it's a big thing. For me, it's a big thing. I'm gonna eat this cucumber because it's all water. It's more hydration than it is actual food. Celery, more. Oh, it's a zucchini. Sorry, it's a zucchini. My fault. But I'm glad to see that that Splash Damage are working in obviously correspondence with the Gamepire devs and stuff like that, and everything's coming through. I'm just glad that things are moving. I'm happy to see that things are actually moving. I'm happy to see that the updates are actually coming out when they specify them. Of course, we obviously had this update and it was a little bit delayed, but I'm not. Who's going to be really bothered by a delayed update? Who really is who's really like annoyed by that? It's more time for them to test things. It's more time for them to like make sure that things are, you know, done properly. And by the looks of it, Splash Damage are doing a good job of it. Not to take away any of the efforts from obviously the Gamepire devs, but having a secondary, you know, game studio like Splash Damage and seeing what they've been doing from day one. Of course, everybody was quite speculative. I was very skeptical at the start because I was like, oh, they've done kind of like FPS games and adventure games. They've not really dabbled in the whole survival, open world survival side of things. But I'm quite happy with what they've done, their track record so far. I'm very happy with it. It's actually been really, really nice to see. Literally from day one. Like when they made themselves kind of known, not when they purchased or when they took the role of Jagex for this game essentially. But a month or two after that, and they specified, like, hey, listen, we're here. This is what we're going to do. This is what things are going to change. Things are probably going to be a little bit different. And that's good. That's a good thing. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well. This is the point where I was quite skeptical because, of course, they're a new studio. They're coming in, they're stepping on like the shoulders of other people that have tried to make the game work. When I say Jagex tried to make the game work, they didn't try very hard. That's just my own opinion. That is not a solid fact. That is just my opinion. They could have done a lot better. They have all the money in the world. They have one of the oldest running games probably in the world at the moment, and it still has a massive fan base, and they didn't do anything with this game. Just didn't do anything with it. But like I was saying, Splash Damage have probably hit this the right way, and they've hit the nail directly on the head, and I think they're going to do a really good job of the next update, which will be coming out this month. Because we had January, February, May. Yeah, so this is the July update. So they'll probably be cooking on something regarding the hunting and the fishing and stuff like that. But free roaming animals are back in the game. And I'm happy with that. And they've done a good job of it. At least I think they've done a good job of it. What is my free look? It's Alt. I keep... because I'm playing so many other games at the moment. Soulmask, Conan, Glory Victus. There's loads of like free cam movement or like free head movement and stuff like that, and I'm trying to remember my scum ones. Right, we've got a bad man right there, and we've got a bad woman right here. Plonk, plonk. Ouch! I actually held a block there. Plonk. Unlucky, chaps. Unlucky. Unlucky. Right, I really don't have the inventory space for any of this. I really don't have the oh, I've got slugs! I didn't even realise I had slugs. Ooh. Adam, calm down. Calm down with the jiggle. Ooh, the jiggle, 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 jiggle. I wonder if I could build a base right here. Can I, oh, I can. I can! Let's live at a petrol station. Let's do that. Madam. Oh, and we get a free bike. Oh shit, 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 shit. Up, 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 up. Oh! It won't be long before these developers add in the ability for the puppets to actually like climb on things. Hey, hey, Splash Damage. Hey, hey, Splash Damage. Could you guys maybe make it so the puppets can climb ladders? Could you maybe make it so they can climb ladders and everybody can go, oh, they can climb ladders, oh no! Because I think that would be really funny. I think that would be hilarious. Genuinely hilarious. I'd love to see the amount of folk, like everybody panicking and stuff like that. Right. Are they inside? I think they're inside. Yeah, they were inside. And they all just died. Oh, you... Oh, that's a gate, that's a gate, that's a gate. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I shouldn't have jumped down. Oh my god. I should have blocked. I could have probably covered the block on that. Right, respawn. Where? Ooh. Oh wow, I'm way over here, huh? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Well, the brick factory's right there, and we are technically landing right beside an abandoned bunker. Let's go over to the scrapyard, actually. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little vehicle. I shouldn't have jumped down. that was my mistake. Jumping down was probably the wrong option right there. Too many puppets. Well, there wasn't too many puppets. I just got smacked in the head. I didn't have any head protection. I had chest protection. I had the stab-proof vest. Don't pass up on those, by the way. Don't pass up on the stab-proof vest and stuff like that, because they do actually kind of work. Hello, Kylo. What's wrong with me, man? Kylo's behind me right now. He's probably wondering what I'm doing. Oh, he's a wee wander. Okay. He came in to say hello and then he went away again. Every time I make a video, like I'm going to be making an absolute plethora of videos. I'm also going to make some more videos on the PvE server. It's scheduled to wipe. By the time you guys see this video, it's either going to be wiped or it's in the process of wiping right now. But I'm starting a lot of this in the morning, so I'm doing quite a lot of work in the mornings now. So I'll have like maybe 2-3 videos each morning made up. Kitty at the moment is at work. She is currently away working. I will most likely be working very soon. For the moment, we're going to be running full-time YouTube. Just for like a month or two, just to see what it's like, just to see if I can actually hack it. Obviously if the income's good and stuff like that. Of course, you guys are going to be a lot of help in terms of that, so watching the videos, leaving likes, comments and stuff like that, anybody who becomes a member and things like this, these are all going to be beneficial to if we can make it, if you know what I mean. If not, I'll just go get a job. It's not very difficult to get a job here. There's loads of jobs out there. Loads and loads of jobs out there. I wouldn't mind having one. Of course, like I said, we're giving full-time YouTube a good old try and see if we can do stuff with it. Right, let's see if we can find a vehicle here. Let's see if we can locate a little destroyed vehicle. We need to go over to this side and locate either... I'm hoping we can find a Leica or something like that. This is the place to kind of find all the bits and bobs, like all the parts, all the wheels and things like that. Do you guys see any vehicles? I don't see any vehicles. Let's go over here. Now, sometimes there can be a cruiser that spawns around here. A little motorcycle. Sometimes there can be a Leica. Sometimes there can be a Volkswagen. Or sometimes there can be absolutely far all. Just double check the outside, because sometimes... I don't know if this is a thing that they might have fixed, but sometimes you could find them outside the perimeter fence of the scrapyard. I don't know if they fixed that. I don't know if it's been changed. I don't know if the spawn point has been maybe altered a little bit. Let's go up this direction and see if we can find ourselves a little vehicle. If we can't, this is probably also a really good place for us to pick up some loot. Is there any vehicles? Any vehicles? Any vehicles? Yon piggy inside the scrapyard. There he is. It's actually kind of alarming to see how many animals are spawning right now. Of course, we've been so used to the I've been so used to the minigame that I've kind of... I know they're free roaming now, but it's been a while since I've seen free roaming animals. It's been a long time for us old heads on Scum. I say old heads as if I'm old. I'm in my 30s if you didn't know. I'm still a young one. At least I hope I am. Right, I'm looking around here. I'm checking all the areas that I think there could be a vehicle, and it seems as though we might be shit out of luck. We must be absolutely doofed when it comes to the luck side of things, but this is of course where you come to get your wheels. Search here and you get lots of wheels. There's a rubber, there's a little bike wheel, motorcycle wheel, dirt bike. That's for a Leica. Another dirt bike wheel. Volkswagen and a cruiser wheel. I think that's a cruiser. That is a cruiser wheel. I like the noise of the rubber when you're running on it. It's like... And of course you go through all of these and you can find the components, you can find all sorts of parts, you can find seats, you can find bobby pins, you can find all sorts of stuff. Mostly just vehicle parts in this location, so... For any of the new folk that are coming in with the recent spate of sales, Steam Summer sales and stuff like that, this is where you find all your vehicle parts. Or it's the most common place to find your parts, at least. Or the easiest place you can find your parts. I'm going to put that mask on, actually. Ow! Ow! I'm burning myself. Okay, so the fires now actually hurt you. The fires now hurt you. There's the boar! He's just chilling. Look at him! He's just chilling. Look at him! He's just vibing out. Now, I know for a fact that the boars are aggressive animals, so I'm not going to get too close to that thing before it attacks me. I say I'm not going to get too close, and I'm right on it. He's just... I like how he's just chilling. He's just chilling with me. Oh! 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 Ah! Ow! Okay, the boar has ultimately maimed me. Oh, gee, only C1s, that's fine, that's okay. So long as it's not like a C2. If it was a C2, then I'd have to use my bandages by now. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the scrapyard. I think I'm going to... Ooh. I don't have any lockpicking equipment. I'm going to go down to the brick factory, so I'm going to run over there. I'll see you in a minute. Okay. Oh, see whilst I was running over here, by the way. Can I show you something? So, let me show you this. I've just spotted this, by the way. Right? I want you to look carefully at the water bottle. You see that there's actually liquid moving inside that? You see that? The bottle's a little bit too clear for my liking. It's like way too clean. Like way too clean. I know it's plastic. It almost looks like glass. But you can see. Can you see that? Do you see the water moving inside that? How cool is that? Honestly, how cool is that? I know that's such a small thing. I know that's such a basic thing to be kind of excited about, but that's a really cool feature. That is a really cool thing to see. Can I get up on this? I can. Right, we're here for a vehicle. I don't see no vehicle. Drone? There must be NPCs here, because I think the drones also work with the NPCs. Oh, hello. Pair of cowboy boots. Yes! Yes, boys. Let's get some cowboy boots on the go. Hey! Oh, you beauty! Oh, yes! What is going on with your arm? Oh, it's just the angle. Oh, I've got a wee... Oh, this is... Right, okay. Let's just get off that for a sec. Does it have an inventory? It's got a decent inventory as well. Oh, let's... Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's get farming, folks. Let's get ourselves up. Let's get back to the base, actually. That's something we can definitely do. Right. The good thing about this is now, we can now collect all the materials that we actually need for this. So there's 3 bits of metal. Chuck that in here. I'll need to try and find some fuel. If not, I'll have to siphon some from maybe some vehicles that we move along the way. I've got minus 200, but I've got 10 gold. 10 gold. If I can get myself to the trader's right there, and then my body or my flag at least is away over right here, over in Bravo 3. But this is good. We've got ourselves a wee vehicle. Hey, a wee vehicle. 10 out of 10. Let's go. Liking this, right? I'll keep the starter bank card for right now, because we might find some cash. We might find some money here. Get some more of that metal. Go inside here. Now we don't have a weapon as such just yet. We've only got this wee dinky knife. So I might go get the banjo. Or the guitar that was back there and just use it as a blunt instrument. Not a blunt instrument, it's an acoustic instrument. And here, I think this counts as one container, I believe. Some nails. We'll need nails. We'll need a lot of nails, actually. We could probably get away with using some of the metal here and just using the drill press to make that stuff. Oh, handy. Take that. Another toolkit. Always goes quite well. That's a single location or a single container. Have the mess hall. Should have some food in it. Kitchen. Oh, a cleaver. Much better weapon than a dinky wee knife. Matches. We'll take those. What have we got in here? More water. Vegetable oil. I'm gonna put this down and eat this. Eat all of these. Eat all my veggies. I'm actually gonna take that soap as well, because that'll come in handy for cleaning my clothes. Some pasta. One out of 2, unfortunately, but flour, sweet corn, lettuce. In fact, that's a big head of lettuce, actually. Right, let's move to the other hall. I think this is a barracks. No, it's another mess hall. Another cleaver. Whoa! That just appeared before me. I'll be taking that. Oh no! Put the fertilizer down. Take the key. Don't take the bag of shit. I've got a creeping suspicion that there is an NPC or a group of NPCs over there. Right, let's get out of here. Let's move away from this location. Let's get our little vehicle rolling, actually. Let's get this little thing on the road. I'd like to change its colour, though. I'm not a big fan of the yellow. I'd rather have it red. Like fire engine red. Fire engine red might suit this a wee bit better. Right. Drive! Its health is full, though, which is good. Let's go, man. This is so cool. It's not got a headlight. Look at him hunched forward. There's another deer over there. There's a lot of animals in this world. This is so good. Right. Give me a moment here, just to see if I can get a better backpack. Usually you can find hiking backpacks in these locations quite easily. Oh, that's a good find. That. Scotty shells, another bottle of water. Anything in here? No. We set up... Oh, red frillies! My favourite colour! My favourite colour! Right, search this one, and it's another cleaver. In fact, is that a better cleaver than mine? 7182, that is much better, so get that to... bit of an explosive ordeal in here. Right, let's get back on the vehicle. Unfortunately, we don't have any money. Wait. Only $13. Oh, $22. I'm gonna get shot at that. Get $35 total, which is not the greatest amount of money. Is there an ATM in this location? No. Oh, wait. Oh, you bloody beauty! You beauty! I knew there was going to be something here. On a pipe. Let's go. I can't take it. No, it's too big. It's too big. The pipe would have come in handy. We've also got ourselves a little quiver. That's good though. This is good. We've got ourselves our knife sheath, and we've also got... We can make arrows now. Oh, you beauty! Look right there. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, it's got so much. It's got so much fuel in it. Can we push it? I don't want to. Nudge forward. Forward. I like to push it. Can you not push it? Oh, it's even got the wee. Oh. Oh. What else has it got? Anything else? Can I remove anything? Nudge forward. The reason why I'm nudging it forward is so I don't have to, like, go back and forward. Nudge forward. I could probably steal the wheels off of this and get spare wheels. Unfortunately, I don't have a jack to see the overall condition of my wheels, so... Nudge right. Nudge forward. Right, what we'll do now is we will take this bottle, we will spill this. Oh, and the water even goes out of the... Oh, these goddamn devs. Oh, and it even changes colour, look! Look! It's the colour of fuel! Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Oh, you kidding me on right now? This update, like, see the small things? That's 10 out of 10. That's 10 out of 10. That is so good, man. Like, come on. Oh, we're going to be able to fill this up a lot, actually. We're going to be able to fill this up a lot. That is 10 out of 10, man. That is so good. I'm actually I'm floored with that. That is so good. As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, before I was rudely interrupted. That's the thing about living with Kitty at the moment. We live in a fairly large apartment, and occasionally they will do essentially work on the building. And I think today's like the window cleaning day, so we're high up. We're high up in our apartment, and essentially, I think it's window cleaning day. She got a notification through her phone, and she got like what would you call it? A letter through the door, or a letter in the door, essentially, and it was just to notify her that they would be cleaning the windows today. Right, speaking of which, I might just close the blinds so they don't see what I'm doing in here. But it's essentially a bunch of guys are going to clean the windows, and it's just it's just typical apartment things. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this container and I'm going to go quickly check the windows and check the patio and stuff like that and make sure everything's all prim and proper. I'll be back in 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Not that I need to tell you, we'll just jump cut this easily. And I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, folks. It's officially done. Look at that. Full, well, not full. It's almost full. It's like halfway full. But there we go. Pretty much all sorted now. Right, let's get ourselves some more small sticks. Let's get ourselves some arrows and let's get ourselves moving. I'm loving the fact that I've got some cowboy boots on though. That's... I love the fact that I've got some cowboy boots on. And during the time of me getting that pretty much all sorted out with the fuel and stuff like that, little Kylo and Mr. Chesterfield have taken up residence right beside me. So they are quite happy sitting right next to me at the moment. So, basically, the building manager came to the door just to notify everybody that the cleaning was pretty much getting underway. And I had a little look outside and I can see a guy with a drone. It's actually pretty cool. You can actually see a guy standing there with a drone kind of like watching the guys cleaning the windows. It's actually quite interesting because back in Scotland we wouldn't have anything like that. I don't think I know any window cleaning company in Scotland that uses drones. But it's really cool to see how this guy's just kind of like, I'll just use a drone and kind of monitor what they're doing. I think he's literally just making sure that the guys aren't like in any form of danger or if there's any sort of inconsistencies or any problems going on. But I thought it was quite cool because he's got a massive, but he's got a large tablet and he's got like that kind of harness around his neck to kind of keep it propped up so he can actually like look and see what's going on or what's happening. Right, which way do I go here? I think I stay on this road. Let's stay on this. Yep, I'm on the right road. Cool. Right, now we're on our way back to the petrol station, basically. Try and build our base up now. So, along the way, we managed to get ourselves a military quiver. We got ourselves a new bow. And we got a few other things as well. A little sidecar's full of things. Well, partially full of things. And I think we can stop off at a few locations along the way here. There's plenty of places where we can stop off and kind of pick up a few things. So I think I might just do just that. What we're going to do is we're going to go across one more bridge. If we find any vehicles that we can siphon fuel from, we're definitely going to be picking that up as well. Of course, we don't have any money, like I said. We've got some gold, but gold's not going to really get us far. Or out in the open world, that's pretty cool. We'll need to double check the... There's a chicken! Why did the chicken cross the road? And put your jokes in the comments, please. We always like a dad joke here. But we'll cross one more bridge and then we'll start going north into Bravo 1. We'll probably hit the town. And then from there we'll drive across west and hit B3. Heard a goat. So goats, chickens, boars down this location, down in this sector. We've also spotted a deer. I wonder where the wolves are hanging out. I wonder where they're hanging around. It'd be quite interesting to see if the map in the hunter is actually accurate. Like little custom zones where specific animals spawn in. I'd like to know if that's actually valid, if you know what I mean, or if it's accurate. Because if it is, then that makes life a lot easier for me trying to find things to hunt. Thought I heard another one there. But, so far so good, ladies and gentlemen. So far, so good. And for anybody asking, Canada's a lovely place. Canada, especially Nova Scotia, is a lovely place. Halifax is a cool little city. I don't consider it a city. I know a lot of people from Halifax will probably say, it's the only city we've got. It's the only city. I come from Glasgow. That's a city. Edinburgh, that's a city. Christ, anywhere in Scotland, anywhere in England, Wales, Ireland, etc., Northern Ireland. I know a city when I see it, but Halifax doesn't feel like one. It's certainly built like one, It's certainly built like one. There's a lot of one-way streets and stuff like that. It's a lot of one-way systems and stuff like that. Aha ha. Do we have fuel, sir? Drain the fuel. But it doesn't feel like a city in terms of its size. A lot of people will probably tell me that's just literally just because it's Halifax. It's a small place. But like I said, a lot of people refer to it as a city. I just don't see it as a city. I just don't see it as a city. It's too small to be considered that. It's just too small to be considered that. And Phil, here's a question. It says charge a battery. Oh no, I'm using these batteries. I don't want to use those batteries. That could have been bad. Let's see if we've got any feathers. Here. Up here. Oh, only 5. That's a shame. Oh! That's a big fat cucumber. That's a very chody like cucumber, that. Feathers? No feathers. Shame. Shame. Shameless man. Anything out on the porch here? We've got apples and stuff like that. There's more things spawning in the world, I'm seeing. There's definitely more things spawning in the world, which is pretty cool. I can't wait to see what more Splash Damage and Gamepires have cooked up for this game. There's a lot of things that they're doing right. There's a lot of cool things that they're doing right, and I really want to see more. I really want to see more. I'm wondering what their next update's going to be like. Not the one for July, but the next trio, the next 3 months, the next theme. Because after July, that's the theme of wilderness survival and stuff like that. They're done with it, or maybe not done with it, but this is maybe the end of the trio of updates that they're going to do per month. So I really want to know what they're going to be aiming for next. I wonder if they'll do like world and terrain, or like NPCs, AI, and like the spawning of things. Maybe rework to building. Oh, hello, Piggy. Right, see, instead of going through the town, we're just going to ignore it. We're just going to bypass it. We're going to bypass. We're going to go straight towards Bravo 3 if we can. There's a fuel station right here. We can have a wee look and see what's in here. Oh. Let's see what we have here. Oh. Oh. Headshot. Headshot. Kusha. Ooh, Legolas, my boys, Legolas. I'm getting a wee bit hungry. I think after this video, after I record this, I might go make myself something to eat. Make myself a little bacon roll, I think. I think that's on the cards. Car radio. I want to find something that's not a car radio. Oh, money. Money, money, money. Money? No money. Shame. Shameless man. Pose. Box of nails. Ooh, box of nails. I could take that. Take that. Anything on the outside? Oh! Oh, mountain bike. Gloves. What else kicking about here? Oh, he dead. What about in here? Take some of that stuff. Take some of the metal. We'll definitely need some of the metal. Most likely. If there's any... Oh, there's some milk. Take that so I can make an improvised scope for later, actually. I think what we're going to need to do... I think we could just cut down our kit, basically, to get back to that. And that'll fill out the rag requirement. I like how quickly this thing starts as well. Okay. We're going to head to the firing range and we're going to run beside it. Oh! Minimal amount of damage right there. That was like 1 or 2%, 2.5% or something like that. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Did not see it at all. Well, Kitty's going to be very happy because Kylo and Chesterfield are quite happily sat next to me right now, even though I'm kind of shouty, I'm kind of loud. They are kind of content. Ooh, that's about 10%. They're quite content sitting next to me, so that's what she was hoping for, and that's what I was hoping for. So they can kind of just chill out here. Okie dokie. And hopefully with this setup, by the way, you don't hear the key clicking from me anymore. Hopefully you don't hear that anymore because my mic is completely... It's the same mic. It's the Shure MV7, but I've got it set up so it's not near the keyboard. Oh! It's really not near the keyboard. In fact, it's facing away from... Oh, there's a wolf! I only just spotted that there. I need to get out of this tree line because there's too much shit going on. Is it still chasing me? What was that noise? Oh, it's still bloody chasing me! Get out of here, dog. Eat my dust, loser! Right, now that we're in relative safety, I don't know if the wolf would have been able to damage me. It might have been able to damage me because I'm not in a closed top vehicle, I'm a nice open top vehicle. Did I hear a bear? Oh, there's a bloody bear! Jesus Christ! There's so many animals! Everybody must be so happy about this, by the way. Like, the amount of animals I'm seeing right now is absolutely unreasonable. They're so... Whoa! Well, at least I know the brakes on this thing work. See when... For anybody that actually has a motorcycle and sidecar, see the sidecar, does it also have a brake on it? Or is it just the motorcycle that has the brakes on it? Because I would imagine if you were to brake with this, if I was to pull the front brake or the back brake with this, because this wheel on the right hand side is still freewheeling, would it not push it to the left? Because the motion of it would push it left or right, wouldn't it not? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're in Bravo 2. There's Bravo 3. We'll go down. Or no, we won't go down actually. We'll get to the town first, and then we'll move south. Yeah. Get to town, move south. So what have we not seen so far? Donkeys. We've not seen a donkey yet. Not seen a horse yet. Seen a wolf, bear, boar, chicken. We've not seen any rabbits yet. I think the rabbits are going to spawn out in the meadows and stuff. Seen a chicken. Plenty of deer. Yeah, the only thing that we've not seen is a horse, a donkey, and a rabbit. That's the only animals we've not spotted yet. Now that animals are now free roaming, do you think they'll bring in new animals? Like cows or something? like domesticated pigs. Like farm animals, you know what I mean? Like, I know we've got goats and oh, that's the other thing we've not seen. In fact, that's a lie. We have heard a goat. We've not seen the goat yet. I need to watch my fuel here. I need to be very careful on my fuel duty here. I'm going the right way, though. I think I'm going the right way. So if I go along... Yeah, we're going the right way. We just have to stay on this road now. On the road, not off-road. About 20% fuel left. I think we're going to make this. I think we're going to be all dandy here. Meow. Send it. 101. That's another thing. Canadians work in kilometers per hour. Which baffles me because I work in miles per hour, of course. In the UK, we use miles per hour. But in Canada, it's all kilometers. I'm like, I don't know what what the fuck is a kilometer? But because I'm so used to miles per hour, when they say like I'm doing like 100, I'm doing like 100 up the free. Oh, there's another deer. I'm doing like 100 up the freeway or the highway. I'm like 75 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour. I think 120 is 80. I think that's what it is. Oh, I'm doing 120 up the freeway or the highway. 80 miles an hour, so like the normal speed that we'd be doing back home on the M8. I don't know. I just find it funny when they're like, "Oh, you're doing over 100." It's like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing over 100. What are you talking about? Kilometers per hour. I'll say that then. Doing over 100 mile an hour. It's like 145, 150 kilometers an hour or something like that. You're doing over 100. No, I'm not. Only doing like 75 mile an hour. That's another thing I need to look into, is getting some driving lessons done, because I can drive. I've been driving for... How long have I been driving? I've been driving since I was 17. 18, 19. And I'm 20... So I've been driving for nearly 16 years or something like that. Yeah, it's nearly 16 years. So it's not like I can't drive, it's just driving on the other side of the road is going to be a bit of a challenge. I know I'll get used to it. I know I'll be used to it by the time like everything's sorted and stuff like that. Oh shit. Let me off, quick. Oh, don't hit my bum. Ow! Okay, well now we just need the rags. We just need to cut the rags up now. Aha! Cut to rags. Let's see how many rags I get out of this. Wow, only 2. Cut into rags. There's 2 more. Cut into rags. It'd be better if I had like a pair of scissors. It'd be way better if I had a pair of scissors. 1. Oh Get rid of my hat maybe. Might get 1 out of this. 2 out of that, that's good. I'll take this off. Right, no I won't. I've got a bow, what am I talking about? What I can do, just search you. Oh, cool. Anybody home? Hello? Stay home? Hello? Hello? Is there anybody here? Anybody here? I think that's them cleaning the windows right now because I can hear the burrowing or the burling of the water hitting the windows. Right, keep that. Oh, easy. See? Easy, easy. Oh. B. Chesterfield's like, what is that noise? What is that noise? Yeah, he's a wee bit confused. That's a sin, man. That's such a shame. He's like, oh, what is that noise? Alright, Chesterfield. Alright. Alright. It's a shame, man. He's so confused as to what's happening right now. Or what's happening outside. He's kind of like he's being overly cautious. That's a wee sin, man. That's a wee shame. Right. I am going to get one of these. Place that there. Uh-oh, we need bolts. Should have plenty in the vehicle. Can I... Oh, cheating. Cheating! Ladies and gentlemen, cheating, cheating. I'm not actually cheating, I'm just being smart about it. Oh! Close. Close but no cigar. Right, we need wood and we need 2 animal skins. But conveniently for me, animal skin can also be a human skin. Chop chop. And put that away. Put that away. In your hands. Oh, do you know what we could do? We can put it in here and then just drag it up. That's exactly what we... Right, we need to find another one. We must find another puppet. Oh, speaking of which, actually. Aha! How about that? Means I can complete the need for the bolts and the nails. So now I just need a toolbox, which we do have. Just go prone here. There we go. Easy peasy. Haha! You can't see it, but I'm grinning ear to ear right now. I'm a smart boy, so I am. Right, we need to find another puppet. We must locate another puppet. Unfortunately for us, puppets seem to have despawned. I don't know why they have despawned, because only one showed up. There's more. This stuff, actually. I'm noticing a little thing here and there. There seems to be a strange effect on things that I touch or stuff that I'm moving around. Essentially, what's happening is it'll kind of like it'll despawn itself inside your inventory, but it's actually still there. I don't know if it's just rolling a check to make sure it's still there, or if it's just a common visual bug. Right, I think I'm gonna go over here, see if I can trigger one of these puppets to spawn. Unfortunately, my body is full on gone. It's not there anymore. Spent too long trying to get back here. It would have been right here. So that's a wee bit unfortunate, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all dandy. We can live and let live, you know what I mean? They're all searched. I didn't search that one though. Did I search all these boxes? A new knife. Coffee? No coffee. Unlucky. Items? Items? As a car. Whoa, we could actually check the overall condition of this right now. So let's. Alright, so the fuel tank's a little bit busted. We've not got a rear mudguard. We've not got our front headlight. We've not got 2 front baggage options. A back baggage option, no. Chassis for the sidecar itself is a little bit on the damaged side. The chassis for the main bike is damaged. Right, that's fine. Put that back in there actually. Okay, we need to somehow trigger. Oh, do you know what we could do? We could probably see if there's any animals stoating about here. I don't see none. This is an open meadow as well. Okay, I think we need to go back to the town maybe. I'm not going to take the vehicle. I'm just going to leave the vehicle here. I should leave some of this. I should leave some of this stuff behind. In fact, you know what? I think we'll close it up there. I think we will close up here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to do another episode on this. I could probably sit here and play this all day, just as is. But I really want to get these segmented into episodes. So what we'll do is we will close it out right here. Next episode, 2 things will happen. Is that not... There we go, that's better. I was wondering what it was doing there. Next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the town. We'll go into town. We'll go and finalise off the this little chest over here. And then we will start looking at the potential to possibly build a base on top of this. If we can't, we'll build a base off to the side in this kind of parking lot area. But that's all I've got time for you today, ladies and gentlemen. So if you've enjoyed today's video, leave a thumbs up on the video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date with some SCUM content, ladies and gentlemen, consider hitting that subscribe button. Remember to select all on the notifications and ding that little bell. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support me a little bit further, consider clicking that join button, become a YouTube member. You'll get these videos early access before anybody else. You'll also get benefits through the live stream. You'll also get discounts on the merch store. And I'll be overall very, very appreciated, or it'd be very generous of you to do that as well, because like I said, we're doing this full time, so any and all helps out greatly. Anyway folks, oh, and I just about forgot, you'll get your own member style videos as well. So if any of that interests you, hit that join button. Thank you very much. Any and all existing members, thank you for your continued support, and any new members, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for your generosity. Anyway folks, I'm going to go away, get some more videos made for you. Hope you all have a lovely day. Thank you for watching, and here's to a new lease of life in Canada. Thanks folks. I'll see you all another time.